Hey guys, it is Friday, whatever time you are doing this, but this is the video for your assignment that you are going to do today. It is the 10 question assessment today. And normally, if we'd be, in person virtually, I would go through everything together. So, guess what? I'm still going to do that because I still want you to be able to hear my voice, how I explain the questions. And after you watch this video, if you're having any struggles, please just email me and I will help you as much as possible. So, of course, what do you need to do first? You need to read the section. It is called Black Blizzards, okay? And Black Blizzards, well, you're going to have to find out what they are, okay? Okay. So I'll just read the first little part just so I can help you out a little bit. A blizzard struck the city of Phoenix, Arizona on July 5th, 2011. But it wasn't a frozen white swirling kind of blizzard. You're like, Miss Knife, Phoenix, Arizona, they're not going to blizzard. The storm was gritty, dark, and smothering. It was known as a black blizzard. Black blizzard is an American nickname for a dense cloud of dry particles that blankets a large area. It is commonly called a dust storm. So this whole thing is going to be about a dust storm. That's where I'm going to stop reading. You're going to read the rest, okay? But we're going to go through each question together. So, which sentence from paragraph 2 of the article is an example of a comparison that the author uses to help readers understand how quickly soil is carried by wind? We know what a comparison is. This is like this. We read comparisons this week in our story when they talked about how the litmosphere is like the skin of an apple. Okay. So you're going to have to read paragraph 2. And which one of these is a comparison? Number 2, what is the effect of using the words gritty, dark, and smothering to describe the dust storm in paragraph 1? Use details to support your answer. Your answer needs to be a paragraph long. This is your radar question. You need to restate your question. You need to answer in your own words. It's literally from paragraph 1, just like this week when we talked about how the author described, what did we describe in our story? When we talked about earthquakes, how they were like energy releasing and whatever. I don't remember the words we used, but regardless, why doesn't the author just say, it was a black blizzard? Why did the author decide to use words like gritty, dark, and smothering? What effect did that have on us as the reader? Why did the author choose to add those? Okay. Next one is which sentence from the article best states the central idea? We know what the central idea is. It's the same thing as main idea. What is the overall thing about? Number 4, read the sentence from the paragraph. The grinding blast damages crops, livestock, buildings, and vehicles. How does the author use the phrase the grinding blast affect readers' understanding of black blizzards? So, once again, why is the author saying the grinding blast? Think it is sand. And, sand, if you rub that against your skin, it's going to hurt. So, it's just grinding on the things that it's being pushed up against, it's hurting things. Why does the author choose to use those words instead of like, oh, yeah, there was sand? Why does the author choose to do that? Number 6, this is our ologist question from our suffix. So, read the sentence from paragraph 3. Dust storms stir up bacteria, molds, and fungi, which can cause valley fever, an infection that often follows dust storms in Phoenix. Virologists believe valley fever is caused by soil fungus. Think of the suffix ologist and what the meaning of virologist is, okay? So, think about that, my friends. Let me see if I can help you. Think. We know the ologist part is someone who studies something, okay? So, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. They are the specialist of their ology, right? Hopefully that helps a little bit. 6, what is the central idea of paragraph 4? So, you're going to go read paragraph 4 specifically and tell me what is the main part of paragraph 4. Okay, you guys can do that. Read the sentence from paragraph 5. Lengthy droughts coupled with recent studies' rise in global temperatures are worsening the quality of Earth's dry lands. Which meaning of the word coupled is used above? So, fastened, combined, paired with one another, brought together for energy exchange. So, I have a lengthy drought and global temperatures. They're doing what? Dun 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 dun. I'm going to give you the answer to this one. The answer to this one is combined. Lengthy So we could use the word combined in here. So hopefully you all get this one right if you watch this video before you took the test. Lengthy droughts combined with recent studies' rise in global temperatures are worsening the quality of Earth's dry lands. So number 7, you need to pick B. Okay. And I decided that I want to do the grammar questions with you guys. So hopefully you're watching this before you take the test. That way you can get all these right. So read the selection and choose the best answer to each question. That's what's so important there. Best answer. Okay? Best. Oh, sorry. My little mouse is sitting in there. Baylor wrote a story about visiting an amusement park with his brother. Read the first part of the story and look for any changes he should make. When you finish reading, answer the questions that follow. All right, so remember this week we talked about conjunctions, and, but, and, or. We talked about subordinating conjunctions. So, a trip to an amusement park. Last weekend, my brother and I went to an amusement park. We arrived at the park around noon on Saturday. We decided to eat lunch. When my brother suggested we either eat burgers and pizza, I insisted that we eat pizza. After we ate lunch, my brother asked me if I would go with him to the arcade. We spent an hour there playing games and eating long strands of red licorice. At about 2 p.m., my brother asked me if I was ready to go on a giant roller coaster. Because I was a little nervous about it, I agreed to go on a roller coaster. Thankfully, he promised to sit next to me. I felt prepared to get on one of the scariest rides I could imagine. So there are 3 questions about conjunctions. What is the correct way to write sentence 2? So I want to reread sentence 2 to you. We arrived at the park around noon on Saturday. We decided to eat lunch. Okay, so right here, we need something extra between Saturday and we. Should it be we arrived at the park around noon on Saturday, comma, or we decided to eat lunch? No. We arrived at the park around noon on Saturday, but we decided to eat lunch? No, definitely not. Why would it be but or? We're not showing contrast or anything like that. We're saying 2 things. We need to combine. So what word do we use to combine? We use and to combine. So we arrived at the park around noon on Saturday, comma, and we decided to eat lunch. So for number 8, you need to choose C. It is definitely not no change needed. I already told you we needed something else there. So you need to have a comma and. So once again, for 8, you need to choose C. Number 9. What change should be made to sentence 3? When my brother suggested we have either pizzas and burgers, I suggested we eat pizza. Okay, so how can you suggest you have either pizza and burgers? That and, there's definitely a problem there. It's pizza blank burgers, not and. Should it be we should had either pizzas and burgers? We should neither pizzas and burgers? Or should we change we have either pizzas or burgers or pizza or no change needed? We're showing difference, this or that. We're showing choice. That's what or does. So number 9 is also C. So for number 9, choose C because we are showing choice by saying pizza or burgers. We wouldn't be having pizza and burgers. We want or. And our final question, what change should be made to sentence 7? Because I was a little nervous. Wait, sorry, let me try that again. Because I was a little bit nervous about it, I agreed to go on a roller coaster. All right. So that because is a little bit silly. Like because you were nervous, you decided to go on one. Like that wouldn't be you decided to like I don't know, that just doesn't make sense. So we're going to say it's not no change needed. Should it be changed because to although? So it'd be although I was a little bit nervous about it, I agreed to go on a roller coaster. Should it be because I was a little bit nervous, I agrees to go on a roller coaster? Okay, well, this is all past tense, so it can't be present tense agrees. Should it be because I was a little bit nervous, I agreed to goes on a roller coaster? Once again, that's the wrong tense, and it's definitely not no change needed. And these two are the wrong tense. So our only option is option A. So Mrs. Kneifel has given you 4 answer choices. 4, because Mrs. Kneifel is clearly the nicest person ever. So hopefully you watched this video before you took your test, like you were instructed to. So 7, once again, was B. 8 was C. 9 was C. And 10 was A. If you have any questions about any other questions of the test, please just let me know. Email me. I will email you back, pending you do it on Friday. If you do this over the weekend, I may not get back to you till Monday, but this does need to be done before class on Monday, before reading class on Monday. Do your your personal best. You have 4 of the 10 correct. So you already have like 40% of your test. So good luck. Do your personal best. And have a great Friday. Don't forget to read for AR. Okay?